Johnny Richiusa and Connor Depiero, the two face-off specialists, at the Block S logo to get us underway. Syracuse and Holy Cross in game number 3 of the year. A Crusaders squad still in search of that first. That has to feel good to get back in on the score sheet early.
And in that game against Vermont, it seemed like Thompson and Simmons had instant chemistry together, and you saw it again right there.
Of course, Owen Hiltz with the ball right now, another Canadian and a starter for this team. Bodes well for head coach himself and the pressure that he felt when he was a player here at Syracuse University. He joked with us and said, Joey's under way more pressure than I ever was. But that pressure not phasing the young poised freshman.
And Johnny, a great way to beat pressure is to work hard, and that's what Spallina does. That's what he's known for by everybody that has ever come in contact with him.
Matt Major, the Long Island product out of Chaminade High School. Is that more of a testament to this Syracuse defense,
yes,
or Holy Cross just unable to finish?
I'd say a little bit of both, but there's been times that Holy Cross has wanted to penetrate, but Syracuse's defense has slid well, taken possession away. And on top of that, SU is forcing the turnovers hard. So it looks awesome, and it pretty much always works. And that's what this Pat March offense is predicated upon. Creativity and freedom, so he can make passes and plays like that.
Depiero a win at the X for the Crusaders, who can now. It's all just offense. Doesn't matter what he's listed as. The creativity, the ability to finish. And that is on full display here today.
Especially in the man-up offense, there really are no positions. All you've got is 6 guys in the field. Had 2 sticks. You could reach out and grab that one, but you got to give all the credit in the world to McIntyre there. He knows his team needs a goal, puts on the brakes, beats Clary around the net, and then the wherewithal to finish.
McIntyre, who had 16 goals a season ago in only 7 games, only started 4. And the Crusaders right back on the offensive front. Not used to say the least, but so far, 2023 off to a different narrative. Holy Cross wins this face-off. Johnny Richiusa now just 2 for 7 on the day at the face-off X for the Orange. But it hasn't mattered all too much. A comfortable 5-1 lead. 15 goals, 17 assists. Someone who maybe hasn't been as flashy as a Thomas McIntyre in the early portion of this season, but definitely someone that can make you pay if you don't do your due diligence on it.
And it doesn't matter who you
among Syracuse's returners.
Had a hat trick against UAlbany. Had a strong close to last season, and now is kind of playing
during his high school career at Mount Sinai. Brings that talent over to Syracuse and instantly delivers. Holy Cross quick off a reset. Matt Major on the wing. Cycle it around for Cradaville. Kikemo didn't bite, so Cradaville dumps it off. And now Holy Cross and you're a man down, like in that situation. It's a pick your poison type approach, no?
Well, you should never forget about Joey Spallina, but it's easy to when a guy like Leo cuts through, draws the attraction in the eyes of all the Holy Cross defenders, and it leaves somebody wide open back door, and that just happened to be Spallina there.
No one secures possession off of this face-off reset, so ball goes out of bounds. Syracuse closest to it, so the Orange can go right back on the offensive front as we approach his first career goal. Last game against UAlbany, someone who maybe doesn't receive as much hype as someone like a Spallina or even a Thompson, but a very highly touted freshman in Leo, and for good reason.
Well, Coach Gate calls him an attackman at heart. He plays mini, but that's where an attacker will score right there. And to be a good attacker, you not only have to have good stick skills and know how to run an offense in terms of ball movement and whatnot, you also have to know how to get yourself open. That's what he did there. It makes it a lot easier when there's 6 attacks on a award watch list.
Someone who, of course, entered the year not having played a game of collegiate lacrosse in Joey Spallina, but definitely could join that list come a couple of weeks as far as the midseason awards are concerned. So Syracuse gets this third quarter started up 9-2. Gary Gates said Cole Kirst, someone who just fell into Syracuse's lap. A captain on this team, using his grad year and taking full advantage, has the Cuse up by 8.
He knew exactly what he wanted when he was hitting the B button there for that spin move. He wanted to get back to his left hand, earn a little bit of space, a crevice if you will. That's grade school stuff. It's just simple as hey, I'm faster than you. I'll beat you from point A to point B. That's what he did.
Jordan Naso to take this face-off for Holy Cross. Naso has seen his fair share of action today. 4 for 6. He and Connor Depiero, the tandem. And Naso comes from a family of face-off specialists that know a thing or two about securing possession. His brother Jake at Duke, an All-American. You mentioned that Maryland loss. The Orange get the Terps next week in College Park. Maybe a get them while they're down type game. A quick try off transition for Holy Cross, but Will Mark, another nice save made. It was the face-off man Naso who won it cleanly, and then
Dick high off the first opportunity from Thompson, who banged it off the pipe. Leads to Spallina. He does the rest.
Fourth goal on the day for Spallina. Remember, he had 5 goals last time out in the win over UAlbany. And John, those 4 goals today coming on just 5 shots. Efficiency, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, he had 5 goals on 7 shots in the last game against UAlbany. Only 1 goal on 15 shots in the opener. I think that's been the biggest difference for him from game 1 to now game 3.
A scrum off the face-off goes Syracuse's way.
Yeah, loose ball push on Holy Cross. And again, I think that was Vinny Trujillo getting involved.
Games. He's got quadruple that today alone.
And another assist on a goal.
A win for Johnny Richiusa, the brand new Syracuse face-off man. No more Jacob Fopp. Part of them onto Spallina, the freshman.
In 27 of the previous 37 seasons that somebody has worn number, taken many today, that was only his 4th. He had 18 in the first 2 games combined, for perspective there.
Perhaps another chance here for the Crusaders. They set up shop with Cole Cradaville and feed early on in the 2023 season.
I think he's a lock for towards an award watch list in terms of the mid-season list when it comes out, because he's scoring at a prolific rate.
By far the biggest bright spot for Holy Cross, at least as far as the stat sheet is concerned. Game, and for the time being, giving Holy Cross something noteworthy from an offensive standpoint. After all, only 5 goals all day for the Crusaders. That struggles have carried over into this year. So if you're a Syracuse fan, don't panic, because you've got Will Mark, your starter, who will typically save that shot. But it's clear that, that's why Syracuse had to go to the transfer portal and find a different goalie to stop shots